Last time on MasterChef Canada,
The cast and crew of Cirque du Soleil are arriving.
the first team challenge was followed by a shocking collapse.
Oh my gosh, Lynn's on the ground.
Medic.
But ultimately,
What's this?
it was the tourtiere pressure test that brought Deborah's dream to an end.
Please welcome last season's winner, Eric Chong.
Tonight, a champion returns to the MasterChef Canada kitchen,
That could be me.
and a luxury ingredient trips up the home cooks.
I've never seen one. I've never tasted one.
It's a bloodbath.
It's hot in here. I'm struggling to say something good. I don't understand the whole dish.
Top 13 feels great, but got a long way to go.
As far as I'm concerned, my creamy cauliflower and bacon polenta in the team challenge was the winning dish. All I gotta do now is keep the win streak going.
I've taken so much time away from my family. Winning is everything because I want to make it worthwhile.
The stakes rise by the hour, the day, the minute.
Welcome back, everyone. And welcome back to you, Lynn. You really did give us all a bit of a scare last week. Are you feeling better?
Yes, I am, Chef. I'm back in this competition. I'm gonna kick some behind.
There are now 13 of you left, each with $100,000 and the life-changing MasterChef Canada title in your sights.
And this next mystery box may give you the ammunition you need to secure that prize.
As always, the person who creates the best dish using what's inside their box will get a huge advantage in the upcoming Elimination Challenge. Are you ready to find out what's in the box?
Yes, Chef. On the count of 3, raise your boxes. 1,
I hope that it's not something too crazy under there.
2,
Hoping it's gonna be something dessert related.
3, lift!
What you're looking at is the classic baking stone. It is the tool of choice when baking the perfect artisan pizza.
Pizza! I can do this.
This is not my forte.
We want to see a unique and innovative artisan pizza, one with surprising textures and delicious flavor combinations. We provided you with a specialty pantry in the equipment room, filled with an array of gourmet ingredients.
You have 60 minutes to prepare your dough and then top and bake your pizza.
The home cook who impresses us the most will receive a huge advantage in the upcoming Elimination Challenge.
Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
I'm going to come out guns a-blazing.
And there's nothing that's gonna stand in my way.
Time starts now!
Hot water coming through. Careful, guys.
I am like a kid in a candy store. Oh, look at this, look at this.
I see spinach. I see smoked salmon. I want to take on a Florentine pizza.
If you underestimate how difficult it can be to create a perfect pizza, you're already losing.
We're asking them to be innovative.
They've got a great pantry to select from.
Sometimes when you have too many options, you'll overcomplicate things. So I'm looking for somebody who really understands all the flavors and exactly what they're doing.
I just put a little bit of maple syrup in my dough.
Pizza, baby.
I'm gonna make a black mission fig pizza today with a few other interesting toppings. I think it's gonna be awesome.
I am gonna make a steak and mushroom pizza. Really like to show them that, I belong here.
What would you do?
I would do a mushroom pizza, a little onion, maybe a wonderful light but aromatic cheese.
How about you?
I would do a white pizza. That would do a little bit of cream cheese. I would do a little bit of smoked salmon, some caramelized leeks.
I'm going for a pizza, a white pizza, like a pizza bianco, ricotta with some beautiful figs, balsamic, and honey. I make pizza at home. It's me and my sister's thing. I'm doing this for her.
What's wrong with a dessert pizza? I see peaches, pears, apples.
That'd be good, actually.
All these fruits will bake well.
I'm making a peach and fig with a bit of Stilton and goat cheese. I'm just gonna try to get creative. I have to admit, I don't often make pizza.
You have 30 minutes left.
Ouch.
David,
Yes, Chef.
tell me what you've decided to put on top of your pizza.
Mine's gonna be a vegetarian pizza. I call it the fun guy, just like me. It's gonna be all mushrooms.
And what is this?
That's made of duxelle.
Chopped mushrooms, onion, little garlic, all cooked down.
Yes.
Looks good. Thank you, David. Best of luck.
I'm making a seafood pizza with white sauce. It's sort of like a coquille Saint-Jacques, but I'm doing it on pizza dough. Even though I was knocked down, I'm not out of the game. I'm here to stay.
20 minutes! You have 20 minutes left.
Hey, Ava, do you eat your pizza with a knife and fork or with your hands?
I actually use chopsticks to eat my pizza.
Cody, how you doing?
Feeling a bit of a time crunch.
Where's your pizza?
Hiding in the oven.
Hiding in the oven?
I just topped it.
What's on your pizza?
Blue cheese, cream sauce. I did a little bit of reduced balsamic vinegar and sherry, shallots and thyme. Kind of perfume that sauce. A little bit of brie cheese on top, caramelized fennel.
Right, good luck.
Thank you, chef.
Jennifer,
Yes, chef.
how you doing?
I'm excited for this one. It's time for me to redeem myself.
Why do you feel you have to redeem yourself?
I keep getting pulled off because they think I'm the weakest link. It's time for me to tell them, guess what? I'm not as weak as you think I am.
So what kind of pizza are you making?
Peach, some pancettas for some saltiness, and then fresh mint and basil.
So is that a dessert type pizza or sort of straddles between?
It straddles between.
The key is to find that right balance, right?
Exactly.
You think you can pull that off?
I can pull that off.
And now we pray.
And it's very tricky to do this properly. Everything needs to work. Crust, sauce, toppings, control of the heat.
Lynn made a cream sauce for her seafood. She's made a very nice crust.
Sabrina's pizza does not look right. Way too much crust on the exterior.
I like what David's doing. He's had a little cream to his duxelle, so it's made it very creamy and rich.
5 minutes! 5 minutes left!
You know what a really elegant pizza is when it has the fried egg on top? I love that.
It's hot in here.
As long as these quail eggs cook up nice, we're golden. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
My egg needs to come together. Down to the absolute wire.
Quasi right now is trying to cook an egg on top of his pizza.
Using every second possible.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Smells like pizza in here.
Ooh, I feel the heat.
The egg's not quite where I want it to be.
And it looks perfect. The shiitakes are nice and brown. I'm happy.
After observing and sampling throughout the challenge, the judges will now take one final look to select the top pizzas for tasting.
You had 60 minutes to create a MasterChef-worthy artisan pizza.
There are 3 pizzas that we can't wait to take a closer look at.
The first home cooked, we like to call up, made a pizza that showed both finesse and craftsmanship.
They better try this pizza. It looks awesome!
Please come up. David.
Go on, Dave.
All right, Dave.
I call it the fun guy. It's got a portobello duxelle base, some matsutake mushrooms, chanterelle mushrooms, enoki mushrooms, and a white balsamic dressed arugula.
That crust is lovely and crunchy, with a little chew to the center. Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you, chef.
You've taken a single ingredient, mushrooms, and made it shine on your wonderful pizza. Nicely done.
Thank you, chef.
It looks like something that I really want to sink my teeth in. The arugula, perfectly flavored with a little bit of acidity from the balsamic, breaks into the richness of the cheese. I like it.
Thank you, chef.
The second home cook that we'd like to call up, come on, feels that they have something to prove in this competition.
I am positive they're gonna call my name.
The pizza that we want to see belongs to Jennifer.
Yes! I did what I call summer fresh, and it's peaches, pancetta, balsamic glaze, walnuts, and a little bit of basil and mint.
the balance, the bacon, cheese, peach. Not only can you cook, you can cook with style.
That balance of sweet and savory, you managed to make it work. And that is not easy. And if I could give any of you other home cooks a little advice, that would be not to underestimate Jennifer. That is an amazing pizza. Well done.
This is the big turning point for me in this competition. Now my competitors can see what I'm really capable of.
The third home cook on our list used a refined combination of beautiful ingredients. And that home cook was...
Come on, call me up.
Cody.
This magical creation is me on a pizza.
Right on, man.
Hey, Cody.
Chef, I call this pizza the fifth dimension. It has caramelized fennel, sauteed chanterelle and bluefoot mushrooms, beautiful black mission figs, a quail's egg on top. The sauce is a reduction of cream. It was done with a sherry wine and balsamic vinegar gastrique.
Essence of unicorn, angel tears.
It's also scented with a little bit of thyme and rosemary.
Your pizza has rich, bold, earthy flavors to it that are softened by the creaminess of the cheese and the sauce, and is a killer combination.
Thank you, Chef.
It's flawless. If you continue to cook this way, you will win this, the whole thing.
The three of you have made our job very difficult. Please give us a moment to discuss.
With this pizza, I'm close. You know, I'm 99% sure I'm gonna win.
This is next level cooking. They could all be on a menu.
I've got this.
I don't think I could have turned out a better pizza if they gave me 7 hours. I think that was about
Humility.
the best.
Humility. We're gonna work on that.
There is no if I don't win this challenge. I'm winning this challenge.
Three amazing pizzas, so unique, so different.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. You did such a good job with your pizzas that you made our job of choosing a winner very tough.
The home cook that made a pizza that was just a slice above the rest
Oh, please, 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 please call my name.
was Cody.
Winning my first mystery box, it's interstellar, intergalactic, another dimension, a lot like my pizza.
For winning today's Mystery Box Challenge, you will receive a huge advantage in the upcoming Elimination Challenge. Please join us in the MasterChef Canada Pantry.
Cody is now in control of the Elimination Challenge and gets to choose the ingredient that all the other home cooks must use.
Cody, welcome.
As the winner of the mystery box, you do not have to cook in the upcoming Elimination Challenge.
Nice.
And you'll be safe from elimination.
Under these cloches are 3 beautiful ingredients. They were inspired by a very special guest.
Please welcome Canada's first MasterChef, Eric Chung.
Welcome back. Eric, in his crisp chef's coat, has made it. All I can think at this point in time is how I'm going to be Canada's next MasterChef.
Each one of the 3 extraordinary ingredients that we're about to show you represent an important step in Eric's culinary journey.
First up, succulent, savory duck.
Well, duck is the ingredient I used for my addition dish, and it got me my white apron.
The trick to cooking duck is to slowly render the fat.
The next ingredient is gorgeous maritime lobster.
This is my favorite ingredient in the world. I used it in my finale dish.
Fresh lobster is a mouth-watering experience, as long as you don't overcook it.
And your final choice, earthy and decadent truffles.
Ever since becoming a professional chef, I've been working in high-end restaurants, and I just love these. The taste, and it's just so luxurious.
With truffles, a little goes a long way. And for best effect, they should be used sparingly.
There are 3 ingredients in front of me that I would kill to cook for these chefs.
Cody, which home cooks do you think are your biggest competition?
Probably David, but I wonder if David can cook with the ingredient that I'm leaning towards right now. I am so freaking jealous that they get to cook with these ingredients.
Cody, which one are you gonna choose?
I choose...
Guys confused?
Yeah, a little bit, a lot bit.
That's right. Cody will be cooking today. And that's not because he has to.
What?
Oh.
What?
Dude.
I've got a serious love for this ingredient, so I take a risk.
Cody decided to cook, even though it puts him at the risk of going home today.
What the hell is Cody doing? Why would you take an advantage and throw it on the ground, spit on it, and then kick it out the door?
But we should come clean. Cody got some inspiration from a very special guest. Please welcome Canada's first Master Chef,
Oh my God.
Eric Chong.
Wow.
Seeing Eric up there, that could be any one of us. That could be me.
He just worked hard, he listened, he was disciplined, and that's like what I have to do.
You stood exactly where these home cooks are standing right now. Do you have any advice for them?
I'd say just focus, don't let the nerves get to you, and just cook your heart out.
In the pantry, we presented Cody with 3 ingredients that played the key role in Eric's MasterChef Canada journey.
The ingredient Cody chose: truffles.
Damn it, Truffles. Damn it.
I've never seen one, I've never tasted one, I've never cooked with one.
Eric, thank you so much for joining us. You're an inspiration to every home cook in this kitchen.
It's a pleasure to be here, and good luck, everyone.
We know your dream is to become a MasterChef Canada winner like Eric. And this elimination challenge can push you forward in this competition. But it will send at least one of you home.
I know that I'm gonna cook a way better dish than any of the other cooks out there using black truffles. It's worth it for me to give up my spot on the balcony and risk elimination.
Are you ready?
Yes, Chef. You have 60 minutes. Your time starts now.
The 2 home cooks with the best dishes will be captains in the upcoming field challenge.
Olive oil. I'm making pasta. Keeping it simple, truffles gotta be the star.
Your DQ, that's a good idea. Everyone's gonna do pasta, so I reached for a few ingredients that don't maybe traditionally go with truffles. I can pull this off.
The pantry is completely chaotic. The fridge is blocked, and I can't weasel my way in with my basket. It's a nightmare.
Truffle it's a fungus. It's a spore. It's an underground tuber that is foraged.
But tuba is one of those instruments you blow and it's go.
The first person that tried eating these was a very adventurous guy. They seem like they're just overpriced little turds.
You know, there are some major pitfalls, though, when you're dealing with a truffle.
They seem to have a lot of ingredients, and that may not be a good idea. It's because, you know, you want that dish to be simple, not too confusing, and you want that black truffle to come through.
If I was in this challenge, I'd be looking at using some of that beautiful white asparagus, wonderful fingerling potatoes, smoky bacon. I do a light vinaigrette for that. I do a scrambled egg. Finish it off with some shaved truffle.
Are you reading my mind? No word of a lie. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I think that's what Kevin is doing right now.
Eggs go well with truffles. Hopefully, it'll work out for me in the end, and I won't be going home. I cooked previous dishes I wasn't happy about, and I have to prove to the judges that I can actually cook.
This is a very luxurious product. Now I know why Cody's still in it.
Feeling all the pressure right now. I gotta nail this challenge or I'm gonna look like a total fool. I'm gonna do a pan-roasted strip loin with a beet and truffle tartare, which is a crazy idea, but I think it's gonna be awesome. Oh. Yep.
making filet mignon with goat cheese and truffle compound butter.
Do you guys have any extra protein? Do you have any extra protein? I forgot to go back to the fridge and get my steak. I want to shoot myself. Do you have any extra protein? I need protein. Lynn, do you have any extra protein? Sorry. Not ready to go home yet. Not even close.
Looks like Kristen forgot something.
What am I doing? Here. The sirloin.
Oh my God, oh my God. Thank you.
John actually just rescued Kristen.
John, God love him.
I just gave Kristen a steak. I took 2, so I'm not going down like that. I'll play like that.
First glance, truffles are mystifying.
I think they can be intimidating. You have to understand how powerful and pungent they can be.
Very tricky ingredient to work with.
I have no clue about truffles. They could have said, Lynn, you're cooking with the moon. Same difference.
Lynn, I mean, she seems like she's in trouble.
Her nerves are fraying big time. Hey, Lynn, what's wrong?
I've never had truffles before, so right now I don't know if I'm going in the right direction or not, but I'm going by the taste that I like.
You smelled it? Smells like
the woods.
Earthy.
Yes.
Think of it just as a really big, flavorful mushroom. And think of the kind of ingredients it would go with, okay?
Thank you.
I think you can get back on track with that.
Thank you.
It's time to get down and dirty.
I'm going to try to bring out the essence of the truffles, so I'm making a simple macaroni and cheese. I know it's a decadent ingredient, and I'm going to try to treat it with the respect that it deserves.
Hi, David.
Hello, Chef.
Ever cooked with truffles?
That I've never done.
What are you making?
Truffled ricotta agnolotti.
Who do you think is weak in this group here?
Anybody from a small town, anybody that doesn't have these types of products readily available is going to be a tough ingredient for them, including myself. There's not too many truffles in Surrey.
I was not expecting truffle. My mind is just going in every single direction.
Kevin, what are you making?
A salad with sunny side up eggs. The mind keeps going, and I was like, hey, that's a great idea.
Have you ever used truffles before?
Truffle oil.
Doesn't really count, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
So does the truffle excite you or threaten you?
Oh, it definitely threatens me. Hopefully I can bang it out.
Keep cooking though, right? You're running out of time.
Yes, definitely.
I'm making a tenderloin with a truffle butter, truffle bruschetta, truffle with potatoes. I'm struggling to come back from this tizzy with not having a protein. I gotta get my act together.
Michael.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Who do you want to see go home on this challenge?
Mr. Cody over there.
Really? So Cody's got under your skin?
There's a fine line between confidence and arrogance.
I think you'd know about that.
I think I definitely would know about that.
So tell me what you're making.
I'm doing a roast of lamb, carrots, asparagus with a garlic mash. Just gotta make sure that it looks beautiful. My cooking style overall has a very minimalist approach to it. I don't like a lot of ingredients, and I love using negative space.
The only time I've ever had a truffle was in an omelet with nothing but beautiful shavings of black truffle.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Chef.
So what are you doing?
Steamed asparagus that I'm gonna saute in some butter, and I'm going to crust and panko and deep fry egg with some beautiful black truffle shavings and some toasted walnut garnish.
Wow. You gotta be very careful when you deep fry something like egg because it can explode right in your face.
Cody, you look a little disheveled. Okay, so what are you making?
I've got a truffle corn pudding here, Chef. Corn that's been juiced. It's got a lot of butter. It's got a little bit of thyme. White truffle oil.
It's synthetic.
The black truffle will come into play later on in the game, I promise you.
Any second thoughts on
You know what?
leaving the comfort of the gallery?
If I go home on this challenge, I went down in a blaze of glory.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Don't explode, don't explode, don't explode.
Kevin has all the theory in his head. He now needs to take it from there and make it come out through his hands on the plate into the food. That, at this point in time, has been a bit of a challenge for him.
This is not working.
Cody's added a lot of truffle oil.
He used truffle oil?
There's not one speck of black truffle in truffle oil.
When you've got the real thing, why do you need to use an imitation?
I'm not too sure that leaving the comfort of the gallery was a smart move on his part.
10 minutes!
David's really cutting it close.
There is a risk of me not finishing, but I'm gonna get it. I don't give up easy.
If my egg's not poached perfectly, I'm going home.
You should be plating by now.
All of a sudden, it's like 10 seconds left. I'm like, holy jeez.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Shoot. Just another 10 more seconds to finish it off. Would have been golden.
I really think it looks beautiful. It's like a piece of art. I'd put this on my wall.
Sabrina,
Yes, chef.
please bring up your dish.
That yolk better run like the Nile.
What is this?
A panko crusted poached egg laying on a bed of asparagus and black truffle shaved.
When I cut through this egg, what should I see?
You should see the yolk running out and making a glorious sauce with that truffle.
Well, let's give it a try. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's like me, yellow magic. Wow. You know, eggs, asparagus, truffle, match in heaven. And you slice the truffles nice and thick, so you get the full punch, the full flavor. I want to devour that whole dish. Fantastic.
Thanks, chef.
Some high praise. Something very special happening here. You have the richness of the egg, the acidity in the asparagus, the earthiness in the truffle, and it's all balanced. You've captured the essence of a truffle. Kristen, you're up next.
It's a goat cheese bruschetta, and I use white truffle oil for that. And there's black truffle butter on top of a sirloin steak.
You got a bit of a false start out of the gate.
Sure did, chef.
So you came out of the pantry without your protein?
Yep.
I think the steak is nicely seasoned. However, a bruschetta with a steak, potato, it just doesn't come together. Not sure it's MasterChef quality, and that's not like you.
Yes, chef.
Look, I hope you have better luck next time,
Thank you, chef.
if there's a next time.
This is the most frazzled I've ever been in my entire life.
Cody, please bring your dish up. Cody, you could have been safe up in the gallery.
Yes, chef.
You took a calculated risk cooking in this challenge. Tell me about your dish.
Butter-basted New York strip loin, served over top of a truffle-infused sabayon. The dots are a creamed corn infused with white truffle oil, and the beet tartare dressed with a truffle honey vinaigrette.
Looking at your dish, it's a bit of a train wreck. Radicchio is very bitter.
Yes, chef.
The fact that you've used 3 different kinds of truffle, it is like flavors that are fighting, but going nowhere. And I hope it doesn't cost you.
There's too much going in there. It doesn't work. I can't taste any of the distinctive truffle which we want you to do. I would compare this to a bad date. It's ridiculously dressed, not very sexy. This one's not going to my prom.
What the hell was I thinking?
Lynn, please bring your dish to the front.
I don't know if this is good enough or if this is gonna send me home.
Filet mignon with a truffle, goat cheese, compound butter.
The puree on the bottom is beautiful and smooth. That celery root really comes through well. And the amount of truffle that you put in, I think, was just the right amount.
Thank you, Chef.
It was enough to stand up to the heft of the beef. It's quite impressive.
Thank you.
Kevin, please bring up your dish.
Yes, Chef. Decadent eggs with truffle, carrot puree, asparagus.
Can't taste the truffle anywhere.
Yeah, if I had a little bit more time, I would have shaved truffle on top, but
I'm struggling to say something good about this dish.
The egg is not sitting on the plate.
Yeah.
The carrot puree, where did that...
Truffles are underground, so I decided all root vegetables.
Eggs work amazingly
Yes,
well
they
with
do.
truffles. As for the rest of it, it seems as if it's lost its way. I think I said to you once before that I know it's all up in your head, and it's a case of you trying to bring that out. And this dish does not do you justice.
I am not happy at all. I'm not ready to go home.
David, please bring up your dish.
So before I tuck in, tell me about your dish.
It's a truffled ricotta agnolotti, the shaved truffles on top.
Well, looks alone, it certainly is a restaurant quality dish. Pasta is delicate, light, fluffy, dances on your tongue. And then the rich creaminess of the ricotta cheese with that secondary flavor of the truffle. And then a sauce that is big and rich. It's definitely the kind of dish I'd like to put on my restaurant menu.
Thanks.
Wonderful. And all done in an hour.
It was close.
What do you do again for a living?
I'm a concrete guy.
It's like a trained chef did this. It's one of the best dishes I've had so far.
Thank you.
It's incredible.
David knocked it right out of the park. He knows his stuff, and I respect that.
Michael, you're up next.
I look down on my dish and I see a wonderful piece of art, minimalist piece of art. A marinated rack of lamb with 2 carrots and an asparagus, with truffle mashed potato with a pinch of garlic powder.
I don't know what to say. What is this?
If you're speaking of the plating, I did want to go with a minimalist approach. Felt if I saw it in a magazine, I would want to eat it myself.
Salty. Why would you use garlic powder?
Just wanted a little pinch.
I don't understand the whole dish.
Have you ever been to an art gallery and looked at a piece of art and said, what the Helsinki was he thinking when he painted that? Abstract artists need to learn how to draw first. You know, the lamb is nicely cooked. I don't get enough of that truffle in it. The potato puree, a little on the dry side. 3 pieces of vegetable, 1 for each of us. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, chefs.
Kwasi, please bring up your dish.
My plate looks the way I want it to. My flavors are there. I'm leaving it in the judge's hands. This is called the Uptown Ting Mac and Cheese Truffle Swing.
They come together. I like comfort and I like simplicity. Macaroni, cheese, cream cheese, truffles. Was it a fluke? Or did you know it?
I knew it. I tried to honor the ingredient.
But you certainly impressed me.
Thank you. I lost my truffle virginity today, and I'm never gonna be afraid about using that ingredient again.
Now we need a few moments to discuss.
I think this is the toughest elimination challenge we've done yet, ever.
I am feeling frightened to death. My nerves are gone.
There were some epic failures, but there were also a few absolute triumphs.
Heart is going 1,000 miles per second right now.
Okay.
I'm terrified.
In this elimination challenge, you were given an opportunity to honor Eric Chong's favorite ingredient, savory black truffles. And there were 2 dishes that did just that.
The first dish was made by a home cook who has consistently made simple dishes with great results. Tonight, they attempted something a lot more complicated.
And that home cook is Sabrina. Great job.
I'm so excited. This is changing my life.
And there was another exquisite truffle dish. It was not only the best dish in this challenge, but in this competition so far. And that dish belonged to David. Amazing job.
You will be the team captains in the upcoming field challenge.
They love it, and I feel great.
Working with truffles is no easy task. There were 3 dishes that turned a delicacy into a disaster.
The first person we are calling up, Michael. Please come up here.
I just hit the bottom of the barrel. It's pretty gut-wrenching.
The second disappointing dish, Kevin.
Oh, this is a tough pill to swallow.
The third dish,
I'm not ready to go home. Please, please, please don't call my name.
Cody, please come forward.
For at least one of you, that dish will be the last dish you ever cooked in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Please step forward, Michael.
Michael, your dish was an exercise in minimalism, in more ways than you intended. The lamb lacked flavor, the potatoes were mediocre, but your pretentious plating was the big problem. Please take your apron and yourself back to your station.
Thank you, chefs.
Fortunately for you, there were 2 dishes that had even bigger issues.
Kevin and Cody,
Chef.
you served up 2 of the worst dishes that we've tasted in this competition so far. Both were out of overthinking and underperforming.
And I'm sorry to say, Kevin, you are going home.
Yep. Thank you, chefs. It's been an honor.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
I'm blessed enough to still have my place here at MasterChef Canada. I'm gonna bring it till the end.
Kevin, your journey ends here, but we recognize in you a true passion for food and for learning. Don't you ever lose that curiosity.
Oh, definitely not.
If you're ever in Toronto and would like to spend some time at one of my restaurants, soaking in some knowledge and experience, it would be an honor to have you.
That would be fantastic. Thank you very much.
Please come up and say goodbye.
I'm walking out of the MasterChef Canada kitchen with my head held high.
That was off the chart.
Just reliving the people I met, the experience. Loved every minute of it. The highs.
This looks really nice.
Thank
Delicious.
you. Thank you, chef. The lows.
That's the packing paper.
But with any roller coaster, sometimes you just gotta stop and get off.
Next time on MasterChef Canada. The top 12 face a team challenge.
We need fries, people!
That demands taste.
Bodacious butter chicken!
That's delicious!
Yeah, this is the best gravy I've ever tasted in my life.
It's delicious. It's incredible.
And sales technique.
How's this way better? Come on, brother. Do you guys like steak?
Let me show this kid how it's done.
Bacon!